today's show, glowing luminaries light state park trails. All this the work of willing winter volunteers.
If you don't like it spicy at all.
Laura and Chef Jim get to work on a stick-to-your-bones sort of winter soup.
Just gonna dump that cheese right in there.
And a festival inspired by a century-old form of cold Minnesota transportation.
Minnesota Bound, presented by Connecticut Water Treatment Systems.
Hey everybody, Laura, Millie, and I welcome you to today's winter adventure.
Our Minnesota state parks offer events all year round.
And one of the most illuminating happens every year at Mille Lacs Cathio.
It's a special event that happens after dark.
Snow and wind wrap the woods in an eternal blanket of cold, quiet romance. The nature of lonely winter trails widely forgotten. Until now.
Pretty sure we make lube.
Right there. I always get excited for this. This is one of my favorite days of the year at the park. You know, this is kind of our winter party.
A party put on by Devin Nelson and his college buddies.
We are the Central Lakes College Natural Resources Club, and we have been the main sponsors of this event.
See, every winter, students show up at Mille Lacs Cathio State Park.
A lot of fun. Just wish we had more snow.
They blaze a trail in hopes that others might see the light.
Oh no, a lot more than that.
Okay, lights.
Yeah, hundreds.
Who knows? I don't want to count. I don't want to count.
2.5 miles of historic trails winding through Cathio.
Trail here, this is Pawtucket Point Trail. It's like a landmark for the Metawakan and the Ojibwe and Dakota tribes. Yeah, it's kind of neat.
We've all put up with winter here for a couple of months, and we're gonna put out some candles, but we're gonna have a bonfire. It's gonna be great. A unique experience to celebrate just being outside and using the trails here in the park.
We are ready to go.
I think some of it's the mystery. You don't know what's out there. You know, when you're following a candlelit trail, there's just few peacefuler things. There's just something wild about that.
It's so peaceful and quiet, serene.
Perfect. You know, a candle-lit trail, you can't get any more romantic than that.
Ah yes, what you'd expect from newlyweds.
It's very nice.
Who needs s'mores, right?
Yeah, I love it. The walk was wonderful. I loved the candles and the opportunity to cross-country ski. It's nice to get out and away from the city and enjoy the beauty.
Cathio's cold candlelit trails. The perfect place to get lost. Of note, the state offered 18 state park luminary and candle hikes this year.
To learn more about the Luminary hike calendar, you can go to the DNR website.
Okay, when we come back, it's time for an outdoor art twist where classic art takes on a digital edge.
Artist Chris Spah takes his work to the next century. His story is next.
Minnesota Bound is brought to you by Connecticut Water Treatment Systems, Star Bank, Rapid Marine family of dealerships, and by Leech Lake Area of Tourism.
Now, Travis, you're just house sitting. You can use my Connecticut water for the plants, but that's all, and behave yourself.
Have a great trip and catch some fish for me. It's so crystal clear. Oh, come on, buy a vowel. Don't worry, girl. We'll get you all cleaned up.
Travis!
Ron! Home so soon?
Forgot my lucky lure. You simply can't leave my Connecticut alone, can you?
Connecticut. Even house sitters can't resist worry-free water.
Ron Schara here. I've mentioned before that Star Bank is our bank at Ron Schara Productions. Now it's fair to ask, why Star Bank? Let's count the ways. First, Star Bank is owned by a Minnesota family with Minnesota employees. They know us, we know them. When you call Star Bank, an employee answers, not a recording. Located in 11 Minnesota communities, Star Bank provides all the services a bank should provide. So now you know why we chose Star Bank. We like a bank that cares.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Nothing beats memories made on the water. Time to make your own. Start now with a visit to Rapid Marine's family of dealerships, your ultimate resource for Lund boats. Rapid Marine sells more Lund boats than any other dealership in the country. Depend on inventory and expertise and the best service around. A great selection of pre-owned boats too. Visit Rapid Marine's 4 locations or check us out online at rapidmarine.com.
Are you ready for your next summer adventure? Don't drag your feet. Check into paradise at legendary Leech Lake. Leech has built a reputation for amazing family vacations. Over 195 miles of shoreline and some of the best fishing in Minnesota. Activities for the whole family, too. Parks and trails for hiking and biking, shopping, dining, and gaming await you as well in Walker. There are over 30 family resorts and hotels waiting for you this summer at Leech Lake. So drop into summer and book your vacation today at leechlakeoutdoors.com.
Outdoor artists so often deal in mediums like watercolors and canvas or even carving wood. But Chris Spah might be on to a new outdoor medium.
The cool thing about art is there's so many different types of it. It's a wide variety, and it's cool to see what people kind of put their definition on it. So today at Bauhaus is a holiday market for Small Business Saturday. Bauhaus has a bunch of local artists come here and sell their various crafts and goods. They got jewelry, they got prints, they got paintings. My type of art that I've always liked to express has been in painting. Come on. Outdoors has always been just kind of like a part of my life. I've always loved hiking. I've always loved just being outside and being away from everything. And it really doesn't feel like we're in Minneapolis right now. Tina, come on. So I never had a dog, and it's been a blast. She's got eyes that pierce like daggers. She just loves going and venturing around and checking out new things as much as I do. All the ducks and geese hanging out on the ice. Canon EOS 70D. Way too big, but it's fun to play with. It's kind of like I get to hang out with the ducks, so we can be right next to them. I don't really like put my photos anywhere. I just use them for inspiration. Once I started doing photography, I was like, this is awesome. I want to paint this. That's kind of my way of getting people to see my photography is through my paintings, which is kind of odd. I always like to start by just doing a light sketch. The unpredictable nature of watercolors was just so intriguing to me. So it requires a little more planning, placing water strategically. You're kind of committed once you start, and then once you start, you're kind of just going. And then on the flip side, doing it in digital. I kind of wanted to create that watercolor look, but to be able to manipulate it digitally. So it was just kind of fun to relearn something that I already knew, and then just kind of finding new ways to apply that. There's a time-lapse replay. It's always capturing what you're doing on the canvas. You can watch me do my art. The possibilities are basically infinite. There's all the layers, eraser, here's the paintbrush, there's all different types of paintbrushes. There's too many options, and it's a lot of fun. Since I've been working digitally, my style has changed. The beauty of working digitally is the fact that you can get right within an image itself and get real fine with your details. And if I don't like where it's going, I can just delete the layer, which is really convenient. It's cool to see someone make a connection with your piece that's completely different than why you made it. And seeing their expression and seeing how excited they get when I make those pieces and when I give it to them it's been so much fun that I'm trying to figure out how I can do more of that.
Still to come, a Minnesota festival inspired by traditional winter travel. But first, Laura whips up the ultimate winter recipe.
Closed captioning provided by Premier Marine.
Every day at Premier, we're building something special. A place to discover, to connect, and where memories are made. That's because at Premier, we're not just building the world's best pontoons. We're building your pontoon. Visit your local dealer today. Premier, we go beyond.
Flow aluminum dock systems are made to bring time at the lake to a whole new level. You can create any layout you want and accessorize it for comfort and fun. They're strong, stable, safe, and they add a beautiful touch to your shoreline that will last for a very long time. Maybe it's time to join the thousands of other families that have turned their dock into a shoreline paradise. Maybe it's time for a Flow.
Hi everybody, Ron Schara here. Aloha! You're invited to join me for Hawaii Adventure. We're going to go to lots of places, Waikiki Beach, Pearl Harbor, Volcanoes National Park, all arranged by Colette, including your hotel, meals, flights. So join me. We're going to leave October 22nd. Meet me and the Colette folks on a Zoom call March 18th at 2 p.m. You can get more information from mnbound.com or you can call Colette at 800-581-8942. Aloha!
Hi, I'm Millie. Yup, that Millie, star of the screen, queen of the field, and a state fair icon. Most days, my schedule is packed. Chasing birds in the morning, fan appearances in the afternoon, and did I mention I host my very own TV show? People love me. A schedule this glam takes some serious fuel. That's why I eat Nutrisource. Their commitment to quality keeps me healthy, energized, and my coat? Softer and shinier than when I was a puppy. What's inside matters, and Nutrisource keeps me feeling like the star I am.
Ron Schara here. I've mentioned before that Star Bank is our bank at Ron Schara Productions. Now it's fair to ask, why Star Bank? Let's count the ways. First, Star Bank is owned by a Minnesota family with Minnesota employees. They know us, we know them. When you call Star Bank, an employee answers, not a recording. Located in 11 Minnesota communities, Star Bank provides all the services a bank should provide. So now you know why we chose Star Bank. We like a bank that cares.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hi everybody, it's time again to get wild in the kitchen. I'm hanging out with Chef Jim Kimberg from Stillwater Country Club. And Chef Jim, it is the season where we all start eating comfort food. What are we making today?
We're doing some beer cheese soup with some pheasant sausage. So, yeah,
that sounds
we're in for a treat.
We are in for a treat. What are the first steps to getting started?
We're gonna start sauteing some of these ingredients up and let's get going.
Okay.
So we're gonna start by sauteing in just a little bit of butter. This is my favorite combination, olive oil and good butter. We're gonna add some diced celery and some diced onion. We're just gonna let those kind of soften up. So while these are simmering, softening, getting that flavor going, we're gonna need to grate some cheese. Can you help me out, Lori?
I'm on it.
All right, let's go.
That looks like 1 cup. And we have a mild cheddar.
This is a mild cheddar.
Mild cheddar.
Then a smoked aged white cheddar. I like the mild cheddar because it's less age to it, so it melts a little bit better. The more you age it, the more texture, the more graininess you get, but the flavor is going to be much better on an aged cheese.
That is good.
It is good.
Very good. This is pheasant cheddar brats.
It is, yeah.
Thank you to my dad for donating.
You go great with this
Appreciate
soup.
that.
And then I like a little bit of spice in there, and those crushed red chili flakes really work well with this soup. So we're gonna add just like a half a teaspoon.
Touch.
And it's to taste. So if you like a little spicier, add a little more. If you don't like it spicy at all, don't add the chili flakes. So if you notice, we got a little bit of caramelization going in the bottom of the pan. This is the perfect time to add just that flour. This is gonna be our thickening agent. Gonna give us that nice creamy base, hold everything together.
And how much flour do we have here?
That's about a 1/4 cup. We're gonna add about half of that to get started.
Okay.
So 2 tablespoons, a little bit more.
A little more.
A little bit more.
There we go.
There we go. Now is the time we want to start adding those liquids. We're going to start with the beer. The recipe calls for 10 ounces of beer. So if you got a 12-ounce can, you know, it's 2 ounces for you and 10 ounces for the soup. The other liquid we're adding to the soup is some stock. And let's add about half of that and see how it looks.
Yeah, okay.
There we go. You can just dump that right in.
Dump it in.
Perfect. And the last of the liquids that we're going to be adding is just a little bit of cream. So our soup has simmered. It's beginning to thicken.
Is it time for the final and best ingredient?
It is. So I'm going to turn this down to a very gentle simmer. We don't want to cook that cheese. We just want to melt that cheese. So barely just a little bit of heat. So you can see just some gentle bubbles. And then we're just going to dump that cheese right in there. There you go.
There it is.
Bring that goodness in.
And stir, stir, stir. All right, Chef, we've decided to add a little green healthiness to our beer cheese soup. What are we adding?
Spin on it. This is actually blanched broccolini that I rough chopped, and we're just going to add that in there, kind of a spin off your broccoli cheddar soup.
Sure. Get your vegetables in.
Look at that. That's looking like some good soup there.
Now that is beer cheese soup, isn't it? Ready for a taste test?
I'm ready.
All right, dig
Let's
in.
get in
Looks
there.
delicious. That is amazing.
Isn't that good?
Comfort food at its finest.
I agree. That's
Thank you,
delicious.
Chef.
You're very welcome. Thank you.
Straight ahead, snow and cold cannot keep these people off the trail. Their story next.
Minnesota Bound is brought to you by Flow Docks and Lifts, Nutrisource, Visit Red Wing, Minnesota, and by Totem Resorts, the premier destination for world-class fishing.
Minnesota winters give us lots of new opportunities for snow and cold focused clubs, from snowmobile associations, ice fishing clubs, and more.
But we found one that's a little bit more niche. It's also one of our state's most historic, too. Minnesota snow and cold put the deep freeze on golf. Still, Dan Morris preps his course.
It's nice, it's turf paint. So this is our tee box for practice.
He suspects today's guests might horse around.
You know what? It's cool.
Hello there. How you doing?
I'm all right.
It's been an event for 44 years. This is the 44th annual, and you'll run parallel. The weather conditions and the snow should be really good for a great day today.
And then this pony has a plume on. She's super fancy.
Beauty is a 3/4 Morgan, quarter Percheron, and Sassy is an unplanned pregnancy.
Guests gear up for time travel.
It's from my grandfather's home farm in Sweden.
Ready to go, bud? We're always the last Sunday in January, and we're in a competition to see who's the prettiest and who has the nicest sleighs and the prettiest ponies and the most unique.
We're doing the Sleigh and Cutter Festival. It's an event to get you out with the other like-minded people.
People who think like Clark Anderson.
I've been accused of being obsessed with carriages.
For good reason.
I started collecting them when I was a sophomore in high school.
He owns a few more these days.
I have about 80 now.
These sleighs and cutters from all over the world, some more than 140 years old. Randy Clare seems a man of few words, but full wardrobe.
There you go.
He and wife Colleen gear up to ride the course.
It's not our first rodeo.
They go all out. Some of them are dressed in their fur and it looks vintage.
I don't know how they did this back in the day. Oh, yeah. Go. I'm driving an Albany cutter, which is considered like the Mercedes of all the cutters. It's fast and lightweight.
Others, not so much.
He is as slow as they go, yes. Marches to the beat of his own drum.
Look at him. He takes short little steps. Oh, look at that one.
Big time snowy nostalgia from one of the smallest clubs around.
It's like being in the train station in 1909. You're going to see a little bit of everything out here today.
I just like the big horses. I think they're so nifty. And that one's so pretty.
It's magical. There's a feeling in the air. Even I feel it. It's a magical feeling.
The horses are coming back this way again. After this is going to be our turn.
This little fan feels that fascination.
I like that horsey. I didn't know a horse can move a sled.
Humna Haffey's dreams of a ride. Today,
There you go.
she'll get it.
Thank you. This is so fun.
Girls, you like the horses?
Yeah.
What's the name again, remember?
Bart and Tony.
That's right.
Minnesota's version of Over the River and Through the Woods, making memories for kids big and little. Right, Randy?
We're just people who really enjoy horses. We really enjoy driving. We also enjoy winter, believe it or not, and this is why we do this.
And again, Again.
The golf course ride is not Minnesota's only sleigh festival.
That's right. Waseca also has a Cutter and Sleigh Festival every winter. Maybe we should cover that story next.
That's a good idea. Well, we've come to the end of the trail. We hope to see you back here next week.
In the meantime, remember to introduce a kid to the great outdoors.
Transportation provided by Premier Transportation. Call 1-800-899-7433. To get more Minnesota Bound, including full episodes, go to mnbound.com and follow us on Facebook to keep up with our latest adventures.